Hello, Grandma Tere here for New Year's Eve, and we are going to whip up one of Dylan's most favorite dishes. He loved this fresh pesto with shrimp and linguine, which he called make that stuff with the fat noodles and the green sauce. Don't forget the shrimps, Grandma. So it was one of his very favorites, and so we are going to make that tonight, moving into the new year in honor of my Dylan. So we'll get started. The first thing we're going to do is now you have to have some type of Cuisinart. You have to have a food processor. You can't make this without a food processor. However, if you just want to make shrimp with linguine and pesto, you can always buy pesto in a jar. But Dylan did not like the pesto in the jar very much. We would get it sometimes when we couldn't find anything else. So you're going to put toasted pine nuts. It is 2/3 of a cup. Then I put 1/3 of a cup of walnuts. Yes, indeed. And 2 big tablespoons of chopped garlic, which I've pre-chopped here. And you use your freshly washed hands to scrape it out, or you can get a spoon or whatever you want to do. But I do a lot of things with my fingers, as you have noticed during my videos. So I'm going to put the lid on. And I'm going to let this roll. Grind it all up. Very good. So you'll have a consistency that kind of looks like nut butter. So we can kind of go here and look. It sort of looks like that. There you go. Well, it actually does look like that. Yes, I'm the comedian today. Then we're going to put the basil. Now you want at least 4 to 5 cups of fresh basil, and you need to make sure there's no stems. No stems. So you're going to pack it right in here. And fresh basil smells so good. So, you know, we don't have aromatic YouTube, but it smells so good. It's like amazing how good it smells. So I'm going to pack it all in here. Put my cover back on. And I'm going to pulverize this. You can see it going down. Yeah. Takes a little bit to pulverize it, but it will eventually pulverize all up for you. And now you have this lovely color. It's fabulous. So I'm going to look in here real quick and see where we're at. Oh yeah, so now it looks like it did before, only green. So now you have this lovely green nut butter stuff happening here. So I'm going to put this lid back on. And through this little hole, I'm going to put my half a cup of sea salt. Half a cup. This is not half a cup. This is half a teaspoon. Please do not put half a cup of sea salt in there. Now, I have my extra virgin olive oil here all ready to go. And I am going to turn this on. And then usually most of these food processors have a little dealy-do that you can pull out. Yay! And turn it on. And then you're going to slowly pour this in. I have about a cup and a quarter or so of nice extra virgin olive oil. Now, I've told you all before about the handy scraper. So I'm going to turn this off and I'm going to get the handy scraper, which again, I did not have out and ready to go like a bad unprepared cook. And I'm going to scrape this down because we don't want to lose any of the deliciousness. No, we don't. And then, while I have the lid off, I'm going to add in a cup of mixed Parmesan and Romano cheese. Now, a lot of people just use the Parmesan, but I like it mixed, so we're going to do what I like since I'm the one that's making it. That is fabuloso. Okay, so we have this all ready to go. And usually what I'll do is get myself a little spoon and give it a taste, just in case I need to add a little bit more salt, a little bit more cheese. You just don't know. Sneaking back here, whilst I get my tasty so damn good. Could probably use some more garlic, but not really too much. Yummy! Okay, so now we're gonna move over to the stove and do the rest of what we need.
Now what do I do?
Hello, I am back over here with the oven, the stove food. Woohoo! So we're gonna put in, Dylan always loved the fresh pasta. So I have the boiling water with the tiny bit of salt, and I'm going to just put it right in there so it gets to cooking. If you just follow the directions on the package, you should be good. Here we go. Now, also, I have some butter in here, and I'm going to saute the shrimp in butter. I'll just dump it on in there. I rinsed it all out so that it was already all peeled and deveined and ready to rock. So then we're just going to cook it until it turns a lovely pink cooked shrimp color. And here we are. We have the shrimp all cooked, and I'm adding a little bit of pesto in here to the pan so that it warms up. Our pasta is almost done, and then we'll make our plates, and it will be super duper yummy. So we'll be right back. We are ready to plate the lovely meal. So I have the pasta that I will put onto the plate. And we don't want to, overfill ourselves. So we'll make a decent serving. Right? That looks good. I'll put the rest of it away. And then we'll put this on top. Oh, yummy. And on top of the other one. And then I will get some of the cheese, and we can cheese at will. But here we go. One lovely plate of pesto, shrimp, and fettuccine. Fettuccine, linguine, fettuccine. That's what Dylan likes. The fat noodles. So now we're gonna eat.